This is my very first speed run of Cook-Off, so I'm sure I can do a lot better. We did 7 minutes 12 seconds, and I'm going to improve on that. I'm going to break it down a little bit more as we're going through this and tell you kind of what skills I would change and how I think I could get a better time. And then I'm going to go ahead and run it back and work on the time. Probably going to be streaming tonight, so I'll go ahead and leave in the comments a pinned comment when I'll be going live either today or tomorrow. But let's go ahead and break down this heist a little bit. So I do believe that you could get, I know you could get a much better time. So if you know exactly where the ingredients are, and also if you know exactly what ingredient Shade's gonna say is next, then obviously you can just throw it in a lot quicker because you can be looking right at the ingredient. So yeah, if you also know where they all are, I believe the basement's going to be pretty good spawn location for this one, because looks like there tends to be a lot of different ingredients around the basement. Some things that I was wondering about the different skills is, like, I do believe Infiltrator is probably going to be a good one to use, because you do have to pick a couple locks. So whenever you pick the lock, you gain rush. I do believe that one's going to be a good one to use. I do believe that Quick Fingers might be good to use if you have rush interactive. One thing I would be interested in learning is testing is if Bagger actually works, because Bagger lets you bag loot 50% faster. I'd be interested in seeing if that allows you to pick up the ingredients faster, and also I'd like to know, does it allow you to pick up the meth faster? So those are some things that I kind of want to test out. Obviously you're going to want to use Escapist for the sprint, for gaining rush if you sprint for 3 seconds. And I think Battering Ram could be helpful. If you gain rush from sprinting, then you could just sprint through the locked doors. And then obviously Swift is going to be something good, because base sprinting speed when masked on is increased by 10% whenever you're, so yeah, so I think Escapist and Swift are going to be good ones. And then also I'm curious about the transporter skill line, which I'm leveling up as I'm doing this one, but I'd be interested in knowing. So transporter, when you pick up the bag you gain rush, but when you throw the bag you lose rush. So what I'm curious to know is, like, say you pick up the bag, you throw the bag, then you going back to pick up another bag, does that time faster than you just not using the skill? Because you're basically not going to have rush one way back, but you could have rush the whole time. So if you're sprinting around for longer than 3 seconds, you're going to gain rush. So if you if you're running transporter, if you throw the bag, you lose it. But if you don't take transporter, then you just continuously have rush because you're sprinting around for longer than 3 seconds. But then the thing about transporter is you can carry 2 bags. So is it faster to carry 2 bags, and then when you throw the bags you lose rush, or is it faster to throw them on, like, your other heisters' backs and go over to the van? That's something I'd be interested in knowing and testing. The catapult, you don't need transporter to use, so obviously I think catapult would be important because you can throw the bags 30% faster. So I'd be really interested in knowing, is catapult worth just catapult taking? So say you take like Escapist and Swift, so then when you're masked you are running faster, and then also if you take Escapist will allow you, if you're sprinting for 3 seconds, then you're running faster because you have rush. So then would it be worth it to just have rush and use catapult to throw the bags faster? Or is it worth losing? I don't know if it's really worth losing the rush when you throw the bag. So I'm kind of confused because I need to do some testing on this to see if it's really worth it. So those, I believe, are probably the most important skills that I can see. And then I believe, like, just knowing where the ingredients are and knowing which ingredient's gonna be next. I haven't done this heist enough to know if there's different van spawn locations, but I would be interested in knowing that. This is, by the way, this is only my 3rd time running this heist. The first 2 times I blew up the meth lab, so this is my 3rd time running the heist and my only successful run. So I'm damn sure I could get a pretty good time, or a better time. 100% sure I can get a better time, but I'll just have to practice. So if you'd like to join me tonight, I'd love to have you. I'll let you know in the comments below, pinned comment when I go live, when I know, in a little bit. And I'll probably be going live on YouTube. Also, if you join our Discord, I'll definitely be chatting with you in there. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, letting me ramble about the skills and the build that I think might be useful. And if you want to go ahead and continue watching, I sure would appreciate your time. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more Payday 3 content and speedruns. And we're going to be working on the other new heist and also improving this time. And I don't know if you guys are into trucking or not, but I'm actually a trucker in real life, so we're going to be playing some ATS tonight in a convoy with some people. I don't know if it's a totally different game, but if you're interested in trucking in ATS, American Truck Simulator, you're welcome to join us in a convoy tonight on stream. Thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you guys have tested some of the transporter skill line, like I was wondering about the rush, whether it's worth it to take transporter or not, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and let me know what you think I can do to improve my time, and if there's any skills you think that I missed out on that you thought would be better. This heist was ran with like no particular build in mind, just to survive, just a survival gunman build. So let me know what you think about the skills I've chosen, and I'm gonna try to get a better time tonight. So talk to you later. Bye. YouTube thinks you'd like this video, so go ahead and check it out and see if they're right.